experiencing today.
Well, we've got some nastiness that is now moving offshore, so that's good. But heavy showers and thunderstorms yesterday. Mid-business, several tornado warnings were reported, even a few before noontime yesterday. Western counties caught it first. Tri didn't see much rain at all until the evening. Just a couple of passing showers before the early part of the evening, and then the more substantial rains from the main line came through last night. At several points yesterday, we had storms along those frontal boundaries and some just out on their own that were warned due to the spin that was resident in the atmosphere yesterday. And some of the strong winds from some of those storms we were tracking in the clouds were exceeding 90 or 100 miles per hour and had some funnels lowering from some of them, especially farther to the west. Here's all the reports of wind damage. I noticed there's a few more on here than were before the show started early this morning. I think folks are waking up, looking outside and not realizing that they had some wind damage due to some of those heavy storm winds. Now, some of the hardest hit areas were some of the larger communities in some of the rural counties. Wilkes County also up near Dobson and Mount Airy yesterday. Isolated accounts of trees down, but there were numerous accounts of that. And then that was from the early part of the day. They became a few more numerous moving through southern Stokes County near King, Tobaccoville, north of Blues Creek, heading into Rockingham and Guilford County too. Even some reports of hail on the ground after midnight in Pinnacle. A few strong storms hit nearby in Pilot Mountain yesterday too. Some of the areas that's had some funnels reported. Temperatures mid to upper 50s now. Temps are still coming down. We'll likely see temperatures bottoming out a degree or two cooler than they are now, with west-northwest winds pretty strong along the I-40 corridor, adding a little bit of a wind chill factor. But with temperatures in the 50s, that's not too bad. A little concerned about wind and high-profile vehicles driving northward into our Virginia and North Carolina mountains. The winds won't be as strong today, but could gust up to about 50 miles per hour. Temperatures down too, and the air is a lot drier. It's a comfortable afternoon with highs in the 60s.
Brian, thank you. If your morning drive takes you to Greensboro, police are asking commuters to avoid this area because of fallen trees. It is at Hobbs Road at Wake Place. This is off of North Holden Road. Crews are out there right now working to get that tree out of the way. And the storm is leaving more than 11,000 people in the dark this morning. In the Piedmont Triad, Duke Energy is reporting more than 400 customers without power in Guilford County. In Forsyth County, more than 100 customers do not have power.
Well, staying in Mount Airy this morning, Riverside Park there was underwater after all of the rain from over the weekend. The nearby greenway was also flooded. And these were what conditions looked like last night in Wilkes County. Our crew took this video from one gas station. You can see the rain coming down so hard, that wind pushing that downpour sideways as well.
Also in Mount Airy this morning, strong winds causing some of the worst damage that we've seen in the storm. A tree fell down, landing on top of a car on North Street. One of the people living in this house say the storm came fast and it didn't take long to cause damage.
It was a pretty steady rain, and then, yeah, just lightning struck really close to the house. I mean, we're like 50 yards away from that tree, and it just happened so quick. We didn't really know what to do. We all just scattered inside the house, and then come back out to seeing everybody's cars. Pretty messed up.
Well, this powerful storm turned deadly across the south. At least 8 people are dead and many more injured.
Yeah, the weather also flattened businesses and destroyed homes. Natasha Chen is in Mississippi, where communities are trying to clean up and comfort one another.
Saw the trailer flying over and land on their house. Then there was like a funnel that you could see the debris just going in it.
A deadly storm system moving from Texas all the way up the East Coast killed several people over the weekend, including 2 children who were killed when a tree fell on their car.
This is the unimaginable. You can't imagine that happening, a tree hitting a car while you're going down the road. So it was very upsetting.
Tornadoes damaged homes and businesses in Texas and Alabama. And in Mississippi, a tornado destroyed the only volunteer fire department in the small community of Hamilton. And it wasn't just tornadoes. High winds, hail, and torrential downpours also wreaked havoc, covering an area that put almost 90 million people under severe weather threat. For those impacted, they know the cleanup process has just begun and will take time.
Got a lot of trees down, a lot of debris, so it'll be several days. But you know, we've got a lot of people that are working and helping.
In Hamilton, Mississippi, I'm Natasha Chen.
You can download our free WXII 12 News mobile app. That's where you'll find an updated 10-day forecast and interactive radar whenever you may need it.